What's up, party people, and welcome back to another episode of Dance Specific Talks. I'm your host, T-zer.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. I'm Coach Sebastian, and we are having an incredible morning, both of us. It's a lot of things going on in life, in the world, in the dance world, in our personal worlds. There's a lot to uncover today. So today might actually be one of those episodes that are a bit longer. But we hope you guys are doing fantastic.
Exactly. Like, I feel like for the people who like to just listen to two friends and be a
Shopping it
friend
up.
with us, this is one of those episodes
This is
today.
one of those episodes.
It's my daughter's birthday, man.
First
Can't
things first,
believe it.
Chloe is 2 years old.
Yep.
First things
2 years
first. That's
old.
crazy. Yeah.
And she is very proud when I'm trying to make sure she shows two fingers. She's making it to a tiny little gun. That's her way of thumb and pointy finger. And sometimes she just says number two and she shows a whole hand of five. And she's so proud of herself.
Well, close enough.
Yeah,
How do
yeah,
you
yeah,
how do you
yeah.
celebrate the 2 year old? Do you like you obviously don't wake her up with a cake? Like do you or what do you do? Like do you wake her up?
Li-
No, no. Like how do you?
Well, she wakes us up, so
Yeah, that's what I mean.
that's like we are not on the train of trying to put any watch. She's the watch, but we celebrated her Sunday. We had like all of our friends here in the Netherlands came over, and we were just in the park. We had some food, just some dancing,
Nice.
and yeah, that's the thing, right? Like when you have so many friends that loves her child, she gets so many gifts that there's no point of us giving gifts. Like we have one shout out to Uncle Shaki. Shaki is our compa teacher here in the Netherlands now, and he's just one of those that can't help himself. We said, yeah, she likes dinosaurs right now. He bought a whole shelf of every
He's like a
dinosaur.
fossil.
He just bought a whole shelf of packages after packages of dinosaurs. And I'm gonna have to create like a Jurassic Park out in our garden or something because we now have currently like 40 dinosaurs that needs a home. So that's the thing with kids' birthday parties. You just end up with like a massive amount of gifts. You can see for the people that are watching. I have a 1.5 meter diameter turtle in the background here that is going to be our new sandbox. So that's just like you can't avoid plastic and you can't avoid leaving with like a lot of gifts. And of course, we're grateful. It's just a new thing in life. Like I
New
haven't
dynamic.
a new dynamic, right? So we didn't give her any gifts. And we put a candle with the number two on her regular sandwich this morning. And she loves brie cheese. And she got to blow it. And she was super happy and wanted me to light it again and again and again so she could like keep on blowing it. But that was about it.
Yeah.
Um,
That's beautiful
yeah,
though.
she won't remember this anyway. So,
Yeah.
just take the effort for later, later birthdays. Yeah.
Ah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's
Yeah, how
beautiful.
you been, man?
I'm
Family,
good. Yeah,
family
my
is here
sister.
around.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
sister is here. So, my sister, my Swedish side of my family. My mom's side is in Cape Verde. So it's the first time she is in this island. She's been to 4 islands, which is like way higher than the average Cape Verdean.
It's funny. For a
So
shout out to Beatrice, she's a beast
yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Like people don't, if they
super
don't
savage.
know, they should follow Beatrice. She's like, yeah,
Yeah,
also super
my sister,
strong.
yeah, my
Yeah.
sister's a super savage. Yeah, that is for sure. I'm super proud of her. Not only for like everything she's been through, like she has a crazy story if you sit down and listen to her, or if she cares to share it. But also just like the amount of people she has helped. She's worked as a coach for many years, and she just told me now she's working. I knew it from before, obviously her work, but I think she told me she has increased the. She broke the sales record. She's now so my sister is also a personal trainer and a coach, but she is now working as a manager for a gym. So she's managing one or two gyms, one gym, and she broke the record, the sales record. Wait, no, the member record with increase of the highest percentage in the last 8 years for like just being there like the first year. And just in 1 year, she did sales she increased the sales with 30K, through 30,000 euro from last year. So she's fucking awesome at what she's doing. I can't wait for her to, open her own gym or doing taking the next step in
Mm.
life. And yeah, so I'm super proud of my sister.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
That's
shout out to her.
amazing.
So on top of that,
Yeah.
she's super nice. Like she's a friendly person also. Like, you know what I mean? She's a G. Like she stands on principles. She cares about integrity, like loyal as fuck. Like things that you can't that a lot of people don't have, right? So I'm very glad,
Mm.
very proud.
Mm.
Proud older brother. I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest brother in my family.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. But so a
Mm.
lot of fun things are happening. A lot of fun. We're getting ready for the tour for the summer. Trying to need to find a base also to like where in the world we decided to, have a base while
Mm.
all of this traveling around is happening. So that's going to be interesting. How are you? How are you feeling with everything that's going on in your life, Teaser? What's happening?
Good. Like there was just this catching moment yesterday when I opened my phone and I saw in my Shopify, I have the Shopify for Move That Soul, the game,
Mm.
and it just said that I had a new order from Albir Rojas. Ba, 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 ba,
Nice.
ba.
Boom,
And
boom, boom.
like obviously this is a person that I would have given the game to for free. He's one of the, yeah, he's like the biggest Kizomba icon we have, and he was very persistent that no, he didn't want it for free. He wanted to buy it, and it was just beautiful to see somebody coming through with a promise like that. So yeah, I'm just super excited. I had a Move That Soul event yesterday with a woman's circle. So there's
Yeah,
a once every
nice.
month here in Amsterdam they have a female women all women circle, and it was around 20 women who showed up, and it was hosted by my dear dancing colleague. She's a belly dancer, but so much more from Lebanon, and we were just having like a whole Move That Soul event with these little scarves with the little coins on, classic belly dancing
That's
outfit.
awesome. Yeah.
And it was beautiful because I also brought my mother and my daughter to it. So it was like a three-generational in one room. And I don't think my mom has seen me, you know, teach since
Mm.
since I was like a teenager. So
Wow.
yeah, it's just also beautiful for me to also show her like the progression. And yeah, and then last weekend I was hosting a dancehall battle. Ba, ba, ba,
Yes.
ba.
Tell us about that stuff.
So
What's happening? By the way, we've been
yeah,
also playing. I just want to throw that in there when we're talking
yeah,
about Move That Soul. We've been playing Move That Soul like crazy over here.
really, I
Yeah.
love
We
it.
play. We play basically every day. Basically every day we've been playing Move That Soul. So it's super nice because I get to know my sister.
Oh,
I get to know new
oh,
sides of my sister I had no idea about. So it was super nice. Anyway,
you know
was
what?
a quick sidetrack.
Yeah, I have some ideas about like, oof, I want to increase the questions, and I wonder if the next step would be to create an app. But that's the next
Nice.
next
I
topic.
would like to see like a partner edition,
Exactly.
friendship edition, something like that.
Yes.
I would like
Yeah.
to see something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. That's my
Yeah.
request.
No, definitely. And also, like, I would love to create a couple dancing edition just to see kind of how we can push couple dancers in creative ways as well. Like, I have so many ideas, but
We should
that's
get on yeah, we should talk. I have we can talk about that off air, but I got some I got some suggestions. I got some
okay.
business. I got some business I wanna talk about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's talk
Yeah,
about that
let's move.
off
What
record.
about that dance element? What do we got?
Yes, so shout out to Junction Crew. Junction Crew is an Amsterdam-based dance hall, all dance hall crew,
Yeah.
run by Gloria, Awa, and a bunch of other amazing dancers. And they created now the first big Amsterdam dance hall camp. So a 3-day camp with only teachers from Jamaica. They flew in some of the most legendary ones, like from back in the days when I went to Jamaica 10 years ago. And so I
Wow.
have now like a selfie with a guy that I had a selfie with 2014.
No
And
way.
it's just funny because he represents like a very middle school era of dancehall. His name is Famous, but we also took classes. We took a female dancehall class from Happy Feet and Shorty. You should check them out for female dance hall. And then we had two new, like more new style guys, one of them being Joel from Immortal. And definitely somebody I would like to have on the podcast. Great energy, really amazing. And yeah, and a bunch of other dancers. We had a dancehall documentary that was shown, but also a dancehall battle that I got to host. So I was really, really
Nice.
happy to be asked to do this. I love hosting battles, and every time I do it, it just reminds me of how much I love it.
Yeah.
And for people who don't know dancehall, there's a version of battling called clashing. And that is when you do one 8 count each.
Okay.
So
That's
we
clashing on the dance floor because you also have clashing in the, on with mu artists or DJs going against each other.
Exactly. So when you are doing it in like a dance hall dancing setting, basically in the battle form, instead of giving 1 minute solo to each dancer to do separately, you get 1 minute per song, but you're doing 8 count, 8 count, 8 count, 8 count for that full
Wow.
minute, and then we're switching the song, and then you go again, and maybe it might be a new vibe of a song, 8 count, 8 count. It was amazing. It was really, really cool. And yeah, just loved it. The energy was great. And I also think it's so cool that, like, last minute, we're talking like 10 minutes before the battle started, we had French battle dancers rolling in, hadn't even signed up online. They just rolled in there and you know the deal, like they're gonna be, of course they're gonna be in the bow, because like there's just something about French dancehall dancers that are like, yeah, they have the same aggression that French hip hop or house dancers usually have, but they know their stuff, so
French
that was
people.
great. Yeah,
French
French
people.
people. Yeah,
French people. I hate that I love you. Let's say it like that.
exactly, you
I hate
can't
that I
help
love
it.
you. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't. I can't help it.
No. So that was this weekend, and yeah, it was just fun. Like I had a that's also the thing. I worked with a new DJ called DJ Poppy, who's basically played dancehall, and you need to like have a whole, like it's the first time we see each other, so just to have that countdown moments, you need to check timing, you need to be on like who went through from different rounds, and
Nice.
um it's a beautiful energy when it works, and it really did work this
That's
time.
beautiful.
So
Do you how much Jamaican patois do you throw in when you are hosting?
mm, I go small words.
Small
So are you
words.
feeling irie? And yeah, but I don't do swearing. I don't
That's
do
good.
like, I'm not trying to pretend that I'm Jamaican. However, I got hyped up by my two friends. I had a really good friend, Shervin from Sweden, who came down, a very great dancer, and they hyped me up on stage. So I turned to one of the oldest judges that I took class for again, like 10 years ago in Jamaica,
Mm,
and I turned to him and I did some steps that he used to do like 10 years ago, and it
nice.
was a good vibe. He just laughed and he was like, "Oh my God, this old one." So it's good. It's good. It's good.
That's
Good
beautiful.
times.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Can you
Yeah.
feel can you feel that when you have weeks that are weekends rather that are so intense? I have this expression that I call a post-festival depression, which is a real
Mm.
thing. It's like you're
Yeah.
so depleted, so you're so filled with energy, but you have also just so overused your dopamine receptors. You have so much not getting enough sleep, and you are so
Mm.
uh, emotionally stimulated that like a Monday or now it's Thursday, right? But like there would just a few days after, it takes a couple of days to get back to it. And then it's like your mom is there, Chloe's has
Yeah.
her birthday, it's a little bit
Mm.
chaos in kindergarten. It's like you didn't
Mm.
have enough sleep. Can you feel that you get more like what is your relationship to post festival or post, yeah, let's say call it post festival dance depression?
Yeah. No, but absolutely. Like, when you're running on such a high, and
Yeah,
I am also a person, I'm an extrovert, right? So, like, for me, I just love being with people and I love being on events that I vibe with, and I love coming home and feeling that, okay, I'm tired, but it's because,
yeah,
like, I gave it my all and it went so well and I'm happy with and satisfied with my achievements or my performance. But at a day like this, you suddenly
it's a
calm
little bit
down.
rainy.
Well, it's actually sunny, but it is
Stop it,
indeed.
stop it, stop it.
But it's definitely like in Swedish we say the air goes out of you. The air goes out of you. And that's one of those days I have today. And still, today I need to teach my last class for my season. So I have a private in the afternoon. So you don't really have a lot of time to take a break. But this week, and I will just give myself some time. I'm gonna take a storytelling course, 3 days, and I think that me being off the taking care, hosting, leading, being a mother, like me having 3 days where I don't have to do that so much. That's going to be good for me. Just letting me,
Nice.
I will be the
Yeah,
student, teach me something, and I
yeah,
can choose how much I engage or not engage. That's
yeah.
going to be such a good treat, you know?
I'm glad. That's so nice. Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
you get to find a counterbalance to being a super extrovert, right? You got to find a counterbalance to that also.
exactly. Yeah. And also for my body, yesterday I took like a 1.5 hour massage from our friend Kuda, who's an amazing massage therapist here in Amsterdam. And you need to do that for yourself. You
Yeah.
just you just need to. And the money is one thing, but it is so worth it if you're gonna want to keep going. You
Mm.
need to take care, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, no,
How do
100%.
you deal with that? Because now you're also having guests and you're working and like you have things you need to plan. Do you take a second or do you just keep going now?
I just keep going.
Great. Health advice from Coach
Next,
Sebastian.
next question. Next question. No, I think I take a lot of I take micro vacations. I'm an expert in taking micro vacations. I read a book 10 years ago that I keep rereading called Master Key, and it's a book that helps you to understand how to cope with the existence of life. But it's actually it's a personal development book for business people that is written in 1914, and this is one of the like very old school personal development books. And what end up and that book teaches you to something about like micro relaxations. So, which is what I do a lot. So like when I shower, I take really my like relaxation moments. When I do a podcast like this, I do my best to be very present. I do my best to, you know, spend a lot of time at the beach. So it's like I do a lot. So there's a lot of output, but there's also a lot of, like, oh, I'm so stressed. It's like, yeah, go down to the beach. It's like, and then after 2 hours at the beach, you're like, yeah, well, like life's not that hard. So I think it's a super hack being able to not living close to the ocean. So I do spend a lot of
Mm.
time at the ocean. I also train every day. I also stretch every day. So I do at least 20 minutes of stretching every day. I do at least 1 hour of training every day. I dance every day. Uh,
You
I
do?
I
You
meditate
do?
every day. Right now I do. Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
right now I
okay.
do.
Just
Yeah,
checking.
right now I do. Yeah, right now I do. Right now I definitely do. Right now I definitely
Love
do.
it.
Yeah,
Love
every
it.
time I'm at the gym I dance also. So
You
for
see,
sure,
you
for sure.
see here, podcast listeners, I don't let
Yeah.
him slip like that, okay? We
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to
yeah,
we
yeah.
need
That's
to
it. That's it.
check,
That's good. That's good.
fact
Now I
check.
dance every day. Now I dance every day. I'm preparing for tour, but when I'm not preparing for anything, I don't dance at all, basically.
I
Uh,
have some mixtape I will send to you, man.
Send them, send them, send them.
And so you dance the whole mixtape. Okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
say less.
Perfect.
Yeah, but so yeah. If you look at my life, I do a lot of things, right? But I am also like very rigid with my. I always eat healthy. I always get
Mm.
enough sleep. I always train. I always
Mm.
meditate. I always stretch. So it's like, but because I do all of these things, I always drink enough water. So in order, but and then because I do all of these things, I manage to push the the output more, right? Like I can do
Mm.
more things than most people. I can work longer hours than most people. But it's also because like that same day that I worked 12 hours, 2 of those hours were on the beach, you know. Still
Mm.
worked. I just did not sit in a shitty ass office like I was actually at the
Yeah.
beach, you know?
Yeah. I love that. I love that. I've met a few life coaches lately that have inspired me as well. They are also like they work so hard. Sometimes they have like 10 hours of coaching calls. But
Yeah,
then also they can,
I have 9 hours of calls today, including two
yeah,
podcasts. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And there we go. So like there must be like you can't keep that up for what have you done this now? Like eight
Yeah.
years? You can never keep that
Yeah.
up if you don't have routines in place.
Exactly.
And I like that. Vacations. I'm going to try to implement that.
Yeah.
I'm also talking about doing more things here now, but I'm also currently taking like a 30-day challenge
Oh.
around business and about how to create more content that is not so silly, but more of like, as a dancer, like how do you create content that is genuine, genuinely you who targets the right people that are an earlier version of yourself. And yeah, how can you, align more with your business values and so on. And it's like small micro lessons by my friend Claudia's movement. And it's really, really nice. One of those things
Nice.
are to put up little notes everywhere in your house.
Mm.
And that was something, obviously I've heard it a million times that you should do it. And I have friends that also like have done it and so on. But it was very special for me to walk around in my own house and be like, where am I standing a lot? Well, I'm standing in my wardrobe. I'm opening my wardrobe a lot. Okay. So then I'm putting the notes there. Or where I brush my teeth, or where do I hang my clothing? And then I hide little notes there so that every time I'm doing this wash, I'm getting these reminders. And
Nice.
so talking about that micro thing, I think that like you can also be that micro voice. You don't
Yeah,
have
of
to
course.
always get
I have
micro
notes all
signs.
over. I have notes all
Yeah.
over. Every
What
Airbnb I
kind,
go to,
what do you write on your notes?
make more money.
Make more
You can do
money.
better. You can do better.
Really? Wow, you have like talk down notes. I have like talk up notes.
Yeah, like
Like the better it
you,
gets, the better it gets.
you never seen those there's a video on Instagram that says there's like an internal voice of a man training and a woman training next to him. You never seen it?
No.
It's fucking hilarious. It's exactly what we're talking about. It's like there's a man doing biceps curls and it's like, you're not worthy of shit. You don't deserve anything. And then the woman next to me is like, I deserve everything. I don't chase, I attract. And then goes back to the man. It's like, you're a disgrace to your bloodline. Like every time you do something bad, your bloodline gets disappointed, and enemies get stronger. Like get after your goals, chase them, hunt them. And then it's like, oh, I'm abundant. Everything is perfect. I deserve everything. It's
That's
funny because it's
literally my
true.
notes.
Yeah,
Literally my notes.
you
Like
know?
literally my note says like I respect myself, or
Yeah.
um don't ignore your own potential, or um don't stand in your own way and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
My shit
it
says like keep your head down until you get up. Don't worry about it. Focus on
oh
what
damn, so hard.
get after work. Don't get after women.
Man.
Stay focused. Shut the fuck up. Like
You know what we should do? We should do like a free ebook with just like male version, female version of affirmations and
I tell you, it's a
manifesting.
thing. It's a thing, and
And
you
then
learn
people
this
can just
super
pick.
fast. When you coach people, you understand it's like, oh yeah, like it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't coach a man the same as you coach a woman for sure not.
that's
Like yeah, there are
crazy.
clear distinctions between both of them, and even women. Because I always ask my students, is like, how do you want to receive feedback? And even women that says like, oh no, I like it straightforward, like no filter.
Mm, nope.
No,
No,
no, you don't.
no,
No, you
no,
don't. The major
no.
like there are some. There's always exception to the rule, but they
Mm-hmm.
are there because of the rule. So it's important to remember like there are exceptions to the rule. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they are there because of the rule. They are
Mm-hmm.
the exceptions. So we gotta remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of
Hmm.
course, always.
Another thing that I had to do lately, so I think I told you in another podcast that I wrote money to a letter to money,
Mm.
and now I've been writing a letter to time.
Okay,
How is your relationship with time?
I'm chilling. I have enough. I have time.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
have time.
So your view of time is like I have enough time to do my dreams kind of thing.
Yeah, I have time to do everything.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
that
not
my
stressing. People get stressed. People get stressed when they talk about time. It's like, oh, I don't have enough time. Like, I have
yeah.
enough. I mean, I can't. I don't want to do everything. It's the same with like, and this is why like it's the same thing as like doing instruments, right? Like I really like playing drums. Like I really really like it, but I'm not gonna do that now. Like absolutely not. Like I can do that when I'm like. We spoke about this. My sister's friend is also here. She has the same taekwondo master, so to say, or sabonim, as that's called in Korean, as I had. But she's black belt, and I stopped before black belt, and I because I started dancing, and I always say like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, don't worry about it. Like I'm gonna get a black belt before I die, like, absolutely, like 100%. Like it's just not now, but I can get a black belt when I'm 50. Like I don't need to do that shit right now. Like now I'm busy doing other things. So yeah, time is good.
Yeah. I think it's important if you don't have like a good relationship with time,
Yeah,
like that you then start putting it out. What is the
yeah,
fear? And so I wanted to read you just like a quick thing that I wrote in my letter,
please do,
and maybe it will
please do.
resonate some with somebody out there as well. Because I think that there's a little bit of stress, right? So I wrote, I know I sometimes stress over you, time, that I'm getting to the middle of my 30s and that you are now rounding out, that I should have done more with you in my younger years. But when I look back, I don't see a single period of my life where I have wasted you. I feel
Mm,
like you have given me, and I have filled you up with so much things that I really truly feel matters to me. But I am feeling insecure about if the abundance of you, time, um, is something that I will keep having. So I think that the feeling that you have in your 20s, that you have this abundance of time, that feeling now has shifted a little bit, I must say.
mm,
It also feels like I wrote, I'm feeling like I used to have control over you, but now I have to set you free. And I think that that's kind of where I am right now, where it's like in my 20s, I filled up my calendars like hour per hour. I had something
yeah,
planned. And, if I wasn't going to university and then teaching and then training and then traveling and then touring, I felt like I had control over time. And now, because again, life has changed, now you're like responsible for a child, but also time is just different. It's just different. And I feel like I have to reorganize my relationship with time into something that feels more that like I'm not trying to control time and feeling like it's running through my fingers, but it's more of
mm,
like setting time free and just trusting that like everything you do will make sense. It will be seeds that one day blossoms, and everything, you can't see the full picture of your life in the middle of it. You just
yeah,
you haven't even got to the middle of it. You know what I mean? And hopefully we will have long, beautiful lives. But I think that we are sometimes, at least myself, are sometimes stressed that we kind of want to know the full picture. We already want to see what's going to happen. And you can never do that. So you need to set time
yeah. Nah,
free.
yeah. I don't do that shit. Yeah, I don't stress over. It's very beautiful, and I kind of definitely relate to what you're saying. And it doesn't mean that I don't have the similar ghosts. It's just that I like almost refuse to entertain them.
Mm,
It's I wake up and I do my absolute best every day. Like, and I truly do that. Like, I really do my best. I don't know, like vacation. Like, I have no idea when I took a vacation last time. Like, we're talking at least, I mean, could it be 6 years? I think last time I was on vacation was 2019. It was in Cape Verde when I came here the first time. So like,
Mm,
I don't do vacation. Uh, because my life is amazing, right? Like because I was
mm,
working all day yesterday and I was at the beach all day. So I don't, and so I keep working. Um, but I really do my absolute best to force myself to not worry over things I cannot control. It does not mean that I don't feel that it's like, yo, like I'm consciously and actively looking at the timeline of life, and I'm just brutally aware of where I'm standing. It's like, okay, I'm 33 now. Like biologically, from now until just a couple of more years, I am peaking. Like my testosterone
mm.
level are the highest they will probably ever be, unless I do testosterone replacement therapy, which I definitely will do. Don't you hesitate for a second around that. Uh, and so I just have this level of energy right now, which is why I'm swinging so hard on our company, which is why we're pushing so hard on our company, which is why we're training so hard, because this is a now thing. Like building this company is something I want to do now. It's not something I want to do when I'm in my 50s. Like I want to reap the
Mm,
rewards when I'm in my 50s, because then I'm busy doing other shit, right?
mm,
But no, and I also believe it comes down to when you're proud of what you've accomplished.
mm.
Again, it does take away the fact that it's like, wow, like, I wish I had more time. Just wish I had more time.
Right?
Yeah, but I think we spoke about this. Is like, I think that's one thing I'm gonna think on my deathbed also. It's like, even if I'm 100% accepting of death will come, but it will still be like, I still have it in me. Like I still have it, still
Mm,
got it inside of me, you know?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder, like when I think about some of the most peaceful people I've met. It's always been towards like people that are more adapting to monk life, monastery life, and they're just taking away all of these do's and I want to achieve and I want to do this, they're just like so in the moment that future doesn't really so quote unquote matter because you're that much in the moment. And I'm wondering when I will get there because I feel like it's DNA wise within me to be like very forward and like, I have so many ideas. And as soon as I take a break, which is also one of my notes, like taking rest means to you're pouring back into your creativity. And
You're not
that is
resting,
true
you're
because,
recharging. Yeah, you're not resting, you're
yeah,
recharging. Yeah.
and that is so interesting because that means like every time I do take a break, where it's like, oh, I took a day off, or like, oh, this weekend, or when I went to Ibiza for a week, I come home and then it's like, I'm like charged up and have so many ideas. And then like I just go at it and then I like, and then, I quickly realize like, okay, 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 I can run on so much passion for definitely like a few weeks, and then it needs to be recharged again. But then as soon as I recharge, I get all these new ideas again. So I wonder if it's just like a DNA thing where it's like, can
Hey,
I ever stop having projects though? Could I? Not sure.
why though? Why though? Why do you like? It's the same thing with like, oh, but the calmest people I met, they are monks. It's like, yeah, but that's what they do, right? It's like saying, yeah, but the fittest people I meet are people that works in gym. It's like, oh yeah, no shit. It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same thing. They're like, yeah, but the the most nourishing people I know, they are mothers. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Like they work
Yeah.
wherever do they work? Like kindergartens. Yeah, of course they do. Like that's where they should
True, but
work. You know?
Of course, but it's like, yeah, but how much of that do we want to obtain in life? You know what
That's
I
the
mean?
thing.
Like
That's the
how
that's the
how
real
how
question.
much
That's the real
how
question.
much of in the moment do
Yeah.
we want to be, and like could we even possibly get there in our lifetime? Or isn't that maybe the goal? You know what I mean? Like I always get very splitted in
Yeah, I'm
this
not
of like,
sure.
what is the purpose of life then? Is it to do all these million things and just like see how much we can like squeeze out of life? Or is it the other one, which is
It
like
depends. It's different. It's different
just
for all of us,
present?
right? Yeah, you meet other people. I have some really good friends here. They're making money, but and they could make so much more, but they're not interested. They just have a car is paid, have a house is paid,
Mm.
wife, one child, don't want more children, we good, right?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yeah, I'm not that guy. And it's not that I'm right. This is obviously not advice, right?
It's just personal. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like looking at TV interviews on myself or like any type of podcast we do. It's like I look so tired. It's like, yeah, bitch, I'm tired. It's like the fuck. Like I work hard. I work hard. I train hard. I wake up early. I do what I'm supposed to do. Like it's not dangerous to be tired. It's not
I
dangerous to
mean,
be tired.
yes and no, but we also know that the most ambitious people are the ones that burns out. We talked a lot about this, right?
Yeah, but it
Like,
depends. Like yeah, of course. But it's like, but what are we talking about? You're gonna become a billionaire? No, that's not my goal.
no,
Okay, cool.
no.
Those people are okay to burn out. But how it's the energy, is the intention you're approaching your work with. It's like you look tired. I am tired. Why? Worked 16 hours, 4 days in a row. I'm fucking super tired. What about yourself? It's like, oh yeah, you should rest. You should go to the gym. I've been to the gym 3 hours during these days also. What about you? Oh
Mm,
no, haven't done it. Okay, nice. But what about your diet? No, I like, Coke for breakfast and chips for dinner. It's like, nice. Like me, lean meat, super healthy, on point, ate my calories every day. Yeah, but you look tired. It's like you look unhealthy. So it's so
mm,
easy to point at people. It's like, don't be too ambitious. Why? Because you get tired. It's like you can burn out. It's like, yeah, but that you're willing to sacrifice that, right? Like I'm willing to walk,
mm,
I'm willing to push that pace, and like, okay, but how close to the edge can you go, right? I'm not saying
mm,
skydive, but like at least like have a peek over the edge. You don't want to look anything over the edge. It's like, okay, cool, I'm not that guy.
Are we talking about
you
the edge
know
of crashing right now?
like
Like
you don't need to
mentally, like
you don't need to nose dive, like, but I want to at least see how deep it is
yeah,
you know
I understand. I understand. Like I
It's
maybe
not advice. It's
I
not advice. It's just how I live my life.
no, no,
This is
we're yeah,
absolutely,
exact.
this is
I was about
absolutely
to
not a
say
coaching session.
not parent like don't try this is home is the
No, no,
is
no, 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 no,
is
no,
the
no, no, no.
is the title of this podcast, okay?
Yeah, don't say this at all. Like I've
No,
done this
but
for 16 years plus.
yeah,
Time to get here.
and with that being said, it's like, yeah, I've interviewed some dancers who have like they're so ambitious, they have done
Mm,
amazing projects, and at one point it just gets too much, you know. And so I
yeah.
understand the fascination of peeking over the edge, but whoa, like I am so happy that I have never been so close to go there because whoa, they take so long time to get back, and no matter how much you want to get back on your feet again, there's just
Yeah.
years of recovery, like
Yeah,
years.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And so yeah, it's you want to know your own edge, and that's the hardest part because you don't always know. I think that a lot of people feel when it's getting too close to the edge, and then you're pushing because you have fun things to do. You have,
Mm,
but I just want to do this one thing more, and I just want to, like I started this thing, I don't want to leave it. I want to finish it. And then
yeah,
they go over that gut feeling, and then bam, slam,
yeah.
bam, you're out.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Done,
That's the
dada.
thing. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah. So yeah, so yeah. Yeah, I just wish, okay, so I wish I could have a superpower where like, here's the line, and as soon as you go close to this, you're risking it. And I wish I could also have the other insight of like like, I think that we're pretty good at living in the moment. Like, people think that I'm on my phone a lot. I really try to not be. And micro vacations, what you were saying, like tools that make you stay present. Because I do think if we are in the present moment as much as possible, then you can still have these breathing holes so that you can last 16 years, you know.
Mm.
And yeah, so we need the tools, but I also wish we knew where the edge is.
I tell you, wherever, where.
Here, guys, do you see? I am the angel, and then we have the devil. So whatever
Listen,
voice you
listen.
like to
I have
listen to.
listen, I have one life. I have one life. I don't bet that I have two lives. I have one life, so I'm gonna swing this motherfucker like a mad person. I promise you. Like I'm gonna look if the edge is you hit the wall, I'm going to I need to see how deep that is. Like I need to. Like how deep does this hole go? Like you tell me there's a hole there, let's look down to it now. Like I am not the you know when there is a hole or there's an edge of a cliff. When there is an edge of a cliff, there's a lot of people. It's like I don't want to see how deep it is. It's like you're scared of heights. It's like I drastically have an instinct of just no, no, no. We have to see how deep that is, and I can see it in myself. I see it in my sister. I see it in my mom. I see it in both my brothers. I see it in my father. I have to. I see it in my cousins. Like shout out to Marcus. Like there is no way that I cannot look into that or look down to that depth. Like for sure my family's jumping. Fuck it, I'm jumping. I have to.
Oh my
There is a
God.
I have a
But
burning desire
you
inside of me to do that. And this is not advice. I don't say that other people should do it. I feel it so deeply innate of me. Yesterday, I had 2 days ago. We went to bed like around 10, 4 o'clock. I'm just like boom, widely awake, and it's like, yeah, should I should I keep sleeping? And I just hear that voice like, fuck it, go to work. Fuck it. Go to work. Get some hours in. Just go do it. It's like, yeah, I should, right? Like, yeah, go do it. Okay, let's go.
well, I mean, I've seen you and your family when you guys are together, and it's like a competition of daring. Like it's just a dare game. It's just daring,
I love it.
daring game.
I love it. It's toxic masculinity. Fuck you. You're toxic. You're boring.
Oh my God.
We might be toxic, but you're
Somebody
boring.
help me. Somebody help me. Trying to bring in some Buddhistic views
Ah,
here. And I'm just
one
like, well,
life.
what
Let's
if we
go.
have several
No, you
lives and
gotta squeeze
actually.
it. You gotta squeeze it. You gotta squeeze life. You have one life to live. Let's go. Let's go. And if you don't have
Mm.
a partner that follows you through it, get another one. Get
Oh
another
my
one.
God.
Someone out there wants to go all in, and I'm looking for that person. Let's get it.
So hectic. What the fuck, man? Oh,
This is not advice.
yeah. No, it's not advice. It's just yeah. I just want to say these are the people I live with, I was about to say, but um the it's also funny because for some reason
Ah,
the men that I have in my circle,
woo.
like my
I love it.
tightest circle of men, so
Oy.
fucking ambitious,
Bro,
so hectic.
I get excited just fucking talking about it. I get excited just talking about it.
So I like
Just
I
give me a
want people
coffee
to
and let's
comment
go.
below of like what like this shape and form of masculinity, which is just
Ugh.
like go-getter masculinity.
Ah,
It's
let's
like
get it. One life.
it's so intense. It's so
Ah,
intense. And still, I can't help but love it. I grew up with that too. Like my dad
I
was
love it.
exactly the same. And so it feels very home to me. But it's just funny how like, wow, like I'm just looking at my daughter and all these men that she's growing up with, and they're just like so full out
People,
love, full out work,
yeah,
full out like go and get that money, but also
let's
full
go.
out workout,
Yeah,
training. I'm just
all
like,
in,
damn,
all
damn,
in.
like I wonder if she ever is gonna look for someone that's just gonna have to match up like a
Hey, it's a
lot.
lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
Hmm.
It's a lifestyle. I don't want to quit. I don't want
Woo.
to like look at these
Oh,
eyes. Look at these eyes.
yeah,
Like I'm
look at my
tired.
eyes.
We're
I'm
tired.
just
Whatever. Who
I am
cares?
tired too.
Put some glasses on. What are you doing? He's like, no, let's get it. We're working. What are we trying to do? Trying to change the world? Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I have nothing to add. I just wanna just wanna have like a I'm trying to keep my eyes open and I'm just like, oh, let's go, let's go. Yeah, we can do this. And at the same time, I
Yeah.
know that this is what I want to do. I signed up for it as well.
That's it. That's it. That's it. And it's okay. Like
Ah,
you'll have down periods, but the down periods are they're called down periods because it's down period. It's a period of down. It's not called standard, right? Like it's called down period for a reason.
yeah,
That's the whole point.
yeah.
Is like you have to watch out for your semantics. It's like, oh, I'm so tired. It's like if it's okay to be tired. You're sleepy. You're not burning out. It's like, oh my God, I've been working so hard, 2 days a week. But it's like, listen, you're tired. You need to take a nap. That's what you need to do. You need to stop scrolling on
Mm,
your phone. What about you? What about you take down those 8 hours of scrolling time you have on Instagram every day and take a nap instead? That's what you need to do. No, you do not need vacation. No, you do not. It's okay. It's okay. Get to work. It's okay to recharge. We all have down periods. It's a down period. It's not standards that I'm lowering. It's not what I'm talking about. It's different.
mm.
Softy. Let me get to move that soul.
Oh my God. I'm telling you. Woo! It's I feel proud of myself. I feel like I'm handling Sebastian's enthusiasm very well, and I get fed with it as well. I just think it's so funny. It's just such a character. Like I love having characters as friends. Do you have characters as friends out there?
Only. I
Comment
don't.
co comment
Yeah.
below for the
I
people
don't.
listening.
I thought you talked to me.
Damn, man.
Yeah. I don't do vanilla. I don't do vanilla.
No,
Uh,
no.
I like
So
those
like
weird tasters.
I
Passion fruit.
wonder how you would describe, me and the women in your life, because I know you have like very driven male, and I mean your sister, obviously your mom. Oh, you know what? All of your women are also very driven. They just
I like soft women. I like I don't need to be around yeah, I like ambitious women. Yeah, I'm not scared of some ambition. Yeah. Like a lot of people get scared of like oh, ambitious like I don't want an ambitious woman. No, like bro, step in line. Do you know my mom? Like what are we talking about? Like yeah, I don't feel
I
I
don't.
need it. I don't feel like crave like ambition in it, but I am definitely not scared of it. Like absolutely not. I think it's super
I think
attractive.
you would be bored if you didn't, to be honest.
I mean, could be. I've had
I don't
some
know.
women that are not ambitious in like work, but they're just very
Mm,
ambitious, being like ambitious mothers or be
mm,
ambitious, like ambitious good people or passionate about like their
mm,
charity, perhaps, or you know. So it's not like oh,
mm-hmm,
okay, you gotta have. I'm not looking for someone who has the same like money drive or like career drive as I do. Absolutely not.
mm,
But if
mm,
it comes, I wouldn't at all shy away from it. It's like
mm,
I've dated a lot of women that makes way more money than I do,
mm,
way more money than I do, and that doesn't take anything. Like your ability to generate revenue has nothing to do with me being a man, like at all.
mm,
Like those are
mm.
two completely not correlated things. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. Let's go on vacation.
Yeah.
Let's buy some gym equipment. What are we doing?
Exactly.
Buy
Exactly.
some stocks.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's also, yeah. Okay, that's a whole other rabbit hole. Let's go to move that soul.
All right, guys. So you know what we do before we end out this podcast? We always take one card from Move That Soul, which is Teaser's game, which is the world's first card game for dancers. It consists out of 70 move card and 70 ask card. Each card has a specific instruction or a question on it. The move cards have instructions, which can be something as simple as move from your heart space, which is exactly the card I drew, or minimalistic magic. So then you move to that card with that phrase or command, rather, in or a piece of inspiration, even as your northern star. And you do that. You play this with dancers. You can do it with non-dancers. You can do this with movement people, whatever. And then you have ask cards, and these are 70 again different cards with our questions the teacher have found or asked during her dance specific talks journey, where she have interviewed over 100 different international dancers. So we are now going to drag one card each, and I'm gonna pull the first one.
Boom.
And it is, which emotion gets in your way?
Which emotions get in the way? Um, I think that the biggest emotion or thought is like the imposter syndrome, I think. Because it has to do with a lot of things. Every time I like to try new stuff. I like always do new things. My classes are never the same. I try new concepts every class, every season. And even though I have a style of dancing, you know, my metaphors are different. The way that I'm teaching is altering a little bit all the time. And now I'm stepping into doing new events altogether, like a game workshop or a retreat that I'm doing in September. And it's that imposter syndrome that kicks in, like, who are you to think that you can do this? And then it takes a while, and then I kind of get over it by talking to people that has none of that. Uh, or little of it.
I was
And
thinking, I'm like,
so
I so not can't relate. I'm like, you should
no,
do
I
this. It's
know.
like, yeah, I should do it, right? Like, yeah, I should. Yeah, I should.
Yeah,
I shouldn't
yeah.
be standing on that
So
stage. Yeah, yeah, I should. I should. I should.
yeah, but it helps. It helps to
Yeah,
have
beautiful. Keep going.
people around you. So I would say that the emotions are just simply fear of like taking too much over your head, as we say in Swedish, and just like taking too big of a risk, taking too big of a statement so that
Mm,
maybe people will like somehow question or see through that, like maybe you haven't had all the details down before you come out with something. I don't know. There's a feeling there of fear of being yeah of being so-called like busted or whatever, even though you know that you have like, I know why I'm doing it from a place of love. I think that this could really benefit people, and if it could benefit me, it could definitely benefit others, so why
yeah.
not do it? So you just have to kind
Go.
of battle those feelings, those fears a little bit.
That's beautiful. Good answer.
Thank you. um Sebastian, your card is, how have you grown most in the last year? So if you think back spring 2024 until now, spring 2025, how have you grown the most in the last year?
I'm gonna say leadership. Leadership, personal and other people also. But if you want to become a good leader, you have to first become a good person. And so this time last year, I've had just I've had just done my TED Talk. I just finished my first TEDx talk. I'm preparing for going to the Young African Leader Initiative uh, for the Mandela Washington Fellowship, and I'm on my way of going to Austin, Austin, Texas, where I'm gonna study the whole summer, just leadership in business.
Mm,
And no, and I just been to Brazil. I had just been to Brazil also. Just been to Brazil to the Web Summit in Rio de Janeiro for the first time. So yeah, I'm a way better leader. Worked on my leadership skills, and also brutally understand it's like what I thought was good leadership might not have been it. And understanding more how to work with people that don't have similar strength as I have. One a super smart friend of mine, her name is Fesse. She's from Cameroon, and she runs a luxury clothing brand from Cameroon that is called Eloli. And she is obviously it's not a tailor, is that what it's called? Like tailor, designer,
mm,
everything.
mm,
She has a whole factory, and she has a bunch of people and just making good business. Good business. Has so much potential. I'm such a fan of her as a person, and her arts and her business. Super friendly, family, husband, two children, if I'm not mistaken. And our styles of just communicating are very similar if we sit like in just me and her. Like we just like, you shoot back and forth, you shoot back and forth, shoot back and forth. But in like group setting, I'm very much speaking up, right? I'm very much speaking up. I like to raise my voice. I like to be involved in the conversation, because that's also how I learn, being interactive. That's how I learn the best. And I remember clearly telling her, I'm like, yo, like you got to talk more. You got to talk more. You got to share more because you sit on so much knowledge and she's so wise in her way of being. But she, in group setting, for example, she sits and she listens and then she talks, you know? And that is the type of person or characteristic perhaps that I could have missed in the past. It's like, oh, you're not talking, like, okay, cool, like then let's move on, you know. Versus now I'm in a space of like, oh, okay, like this is a clear characteristic of smart people that just function differently or communicate differently than I do in group settings, perhaps. So
Exactly, and you could
I'm gonna say
argue like,
leadership.
do you learn more out of listening, or do
Yeah,
you
right.
learn more out of
Yeah,
speaking? So yeah,
yeah.
it's just different ways
I
of
learn more of interacting. Learn
yeah.
way. I don't learn well by just sitting and listening for 2 hours, like
Mm.
because I'm gonna zone out. So I need to be front row, interactive, or even if I'm in the back, like I need to be shooting, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I'm the same, especially in
yeah,
dance class when you like trying to learn steps or choreos. Like I just like I want to be in the front so that I can just focus on whoever is teaching, so
yeah,
that like and then be there and like source that energy.
yeah.
If you always want to be in the back, you never feeling it. You so yeah,
Mhm.
it's just different for me.
But yeah, so that leadership skills, and then I also sit on my team. Like we've been expanding our team. We went from 3 people, now we are gonna say seven or eight, depending on how you see it,
Mm.
and we are probably looking at 15 to 20 plus, I believe, by the end of the year. So
Mm.
leadership.
Boom.
That's
Love
it, guys.
it.
If you want to learn, if you want to join the Move That Soul movement, dancers who dare to dig deeper, you go on movethatsoul.com and you get your box. If you didn't hear in the beginning of this episode, Albir Rojas also has his own Move That Soul. So go get it.
Exactly. And we see you next week. Bye bye
Bam.
Don't forget to click subscribe, comment below, and give us a rating or review. We have a Facebook page, YouTube page, and we are on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and all the other podcast platforms. We also have an Instagram, so don't forget to tag us in your favorite episode and share it with the world, because we read all of it.